Hi, I'm Max Stenning and I'm the Executive General Manager of Smart Commercial Solar. I recently went on a trip to Japan. We were invited by Optimal Energy and Panasonic to go and visit Panasonic's fuel cell manufacturing facility just out of Kyoto. We had a look at Panasonic's working model of their solar battery and fuel cell project, which offsets 100% of their manufacturing site's needs. And then we rounded off the end of the trip by going back to Tokyo and visiting the World Smart Energy Week conference. Panasonic are a part of the RE100 initiative, meaning that they're wanting to source 100% of their sites or their operations energy consumption via renewable energy. So their site in Kyoto is run 100% from a solar system supported with a battery storage system and hydrogen fuel cells. So they've got a 570 kilowatt system ground mounted just outside their site with 500 kilowatts of hydrogen fuel cells and supported by a 1.2 megawatt hour battery storage system. So it's important for Panasonic to show that these three technologies can work together at a heavy manufacturing site, because there's often a misconception that these renewable energy solutions can't provide the power or consistent power during the day or at night for a site of this stature. So what this showed was that the solar and the battery would essentially take care of the majority of the daytime consumption, as well as any peaks in demand. And then any extra that the solar and the battery couldn't look after, the hydrogen fuel cells would kick in. It's important that companies like Panasonic showcase these types of technologies, because in our energy market and the way that we are moving at the moment, we're going to need to utilize a number of different technology pieces in order to provide a solution to our energy market. As we're moving away from large centralized generators and moving to a market that's more dominated by solar and wind and other renewables, we need other sources like battery storage and also hydrogen fuel cells to be able to stabilize that energy generation across the market. We're very much of the opinion that it's not just going to be one technology that fixes this problem. It's going to need to be a number of technologies working together. And I think even at this smaller scale on a commercial site, it showed that the application does work, and therefore there's definitely a place in the market for hydrogen to come in and fill a little bit of a gap. There were a number of different expo halls in solar, battery storage, wind, smart grids, hydrogen and biomass. Obviously, there was a huge focus on hydrogen there as well, which was cool to see and a little bit different from the conferences over here. And what we were kind of looking for as we went there there's a little bit of a focus on finding modular electrolyzer solutions where we could potentially be using excess solar that's being generated at customer sites, and rather than putting that into battery storage, perhaps we may not size a battery as large as we would, and we would use the excess solar to then go into an electrolyzer and produce hydrogen, which could be put through a fuel cell and then used as part of the solution. The pros are definitely that they can be there to soak up excess renewables. So you can use your excess renewables to put through an electrolyzer and create hydrogen, which you can store for a long period of time. So it's not like a battery that you need to charge and discharge it on a daily basis. I think the cons at the moment is still the commercial outcomes. Where hydrogen's being produced, I'm not sure if it's the most sustainable practice at the moment, so we need to find a solution to that. But I think in time we will, but at the moment the commercial aspects of it just simply don't stack up. However, we've been there with battery storage before as well, so it takes a little bit of time around adoption, around some volume for these technologies to make commercial sense. So I think the key take home from the trip was cementing the idea that there's going to be a number of different technology pieces that help us deliver a solution to our clients. And with our mission in wanting to help our clients achieve 100% renewable energy, I think it's important that we are looking at these options at least. Whether they make commercial sense right now or not, I think we just need to be investigating what these solutions are, how they work, how the technologies work together, and in that way we can at least produce an overall solution to our customers.